What's up, YouTube? It's me, Justin, aka Good Will Hunter, and I'm back with a crazy hairdo. Check that out. What is that? I don't know. But hey, this is gonna be it. It's Saturday. I'm moving on Tuesday, so yes, what do you know? It's the last and final pickups video in this apartment, and you can see behind me, TV's down. There's nothing in the closet except for some clothes of my wife's, and this room's got boxes and all kinds of crap just lying around. So anyways, we'll jump right in. It's a lot of stuff. I went and I got a stack of games. Yes, they're from a bunch of different places. I got me a copy of Gauntlet, Seven Sorrows for the PlayStation 2. Goodwill, I think. Picked this up at a Goodwill. It's only the game. It's Shenmue 2. Doesn't have the DVD of Shenmue the movie, but I picked it up. It's pretty scratched up, but it'll buff out. And yeah, I already have it, but I think I know someone who might want this. At a flea market, I picked up this GameCube game of Resident Evil 4. It's the Player's Choice one, and it's a little sun-faded, as you can see, and it's only $5, so I think all I need now is Code Veronica. I don't even know if they had that for the GameCube, but it's Resident Evil. Resident Evil. Picked this up at a Goodwill. It is the Star Wars Rebel Strike Rogue Squadron 3. It's a pretty long title. Limited edition preview disc. See, you can notice it's not for resale, and actually has the original Star Wars, the arcade game. Came out in the 70s in the arcades, and it uses vector graphics, and it's pretty interesting. I don't know what it came with, but it was just sitting there and I picked it up. I got Top Gun Combat Zones for the GameCube. I don't know anything about this, but I think it's only for the GameCube. I don't know, but it's Top Gun. Top Gun! Time Crisis 2 for the PlayStation 2, and I stuck another manual for, so you better see it, Dragon Ball Z Budokai, because the one I just picked up didn't have the manual, so now I have it. And we got Sonic Heroes for the PlayStation 2. It's the first one on the PlayStation 2. It's pretty much on the Dreamcast, and then it came to every other console. But I think it only came to the PlayStation 2. And finally, PlayStation 2's Namco Museum Greatest Hits. Who cares? They're classic games, and they're usually all the same. You know, you got Pac-Man and Pole Position, Dig Dug, Galaga. Bunch of fun games. Dig Dug. Dig Dug. More stuff. Went to the Video Game Trader and picked up Record of the Agarest War Zero. Limited edition. Comes with a bunch of crap. I think it comes with some playing cards, music CD, art book, strategy guide, and he only wanted $25 for it, so I don't really have too many of these for the Xbox 360. I think I was going to say PlayStation 3. So I decided it was cheap. I was going to pick it up. Looks pretty fun. Looks like a real-time strategy, kind of like Final Fantasy Tactics, or, you know, all those. We got some Dante's Inferno. I got this at a Pawn Store for $5. Doesn't have the manual, but I'm going to pick that up at GameStop. I'll just take one, because they don't care. Also, at the Pawn Store, I found this. It's a music CD for Lunar, Lunar Silver Star Harmony, and it doesn't. It's not like a regular CD. It's just, you know, it's got the insert for the tracks and the CD, and I'm guessing it must have been some sort of a limited edition collector's thing for the PSP, but I can't really find too much on it on eBay. PlayStation 1, yes, Red Alert, or Command & Conquer. They did have games for the PC ported to the PlayStation, like Warcraft 2. I think they even had Civilization, Diablo. So yeah, whenever you can find these, I always tend to pick them up because I think they're pretty interesting. I guess you can use a mouse on this. I don't know what mouse is compatible, but yeah, well, picked this one up the day before yesterday. Called Kenobi. It's by Hudson. It's for the PlayStation 1. It looks like a really interesting kind of platformer. I don't know if you guys can see that. Looks interesting. I'll have to give it a go. Apparently it's not a common game, but it's not rare by any means. The original Medal of Honor, this is back when it was freaking good, and I think this is what Steven Spielberg kind of had his hand in this. So, endorsed by the Congressional Medal of Honor Society. Interesting. Yeah, but DreamWorks, can you see that? DreamWorks Interactive, I think Steven Spielberg had his hand in some of their earlier titles. It's actually one of the good EA games, and now it's kind of Medal of Honor franchise is about crap. And picked these two up on eBay. We got Vandal Hearts and Suikoden. And it's funny because if you look on the inside of Vandal Hearts, it's like, hey, watch out for Suikoden, it's coming out. And then if you open up Suikoden, it's like, hey, watch out for Vandal Hearts. These are actually two of my favorite PlayStation RPGs. I used to have these, and I actually used to have Suikoden 2, which is like insanely freaking $180, $300 complete. And we got them from a local video store, and I think I traded it into like GameStop for like $5. Picked up a PC game. Well, not a PC game. It's a Mac game. It's called Black and White. It's from the Lionhead Studios, same creators of Populous, Fable, Peter Molyneux, or whatever, Molyneux, the guy who comes up with interesting, enjoyable games for both PC and Mac and Xbox and whatever. So I decided to pick it up. I don't have a Mac, but I can probably download some OS X, install it, and maybe give it a go. And also at a Goodwill, I found Super Mario Galaxy DOS, the actual strategy guide. I think it was like for 50 cents or something. But I think I found the first one at a Goodwill back in Connecticut, so now I have this one, but I don't actually have the games. All I have is pirated copies. Ken Griffey Jr.'s Slugfest for the N64. Oh yeah. I don't know if it's actually a baseball game. I think it might just be like Home Run Derby or something. So if that is the case, then it's actually a pretty good baseball game because baseball sucks. And we got controllers. I picked this up at a Goodwill, GameCube controller. Doesn't have the little pad on it, but I think you can buy something to put on there so you can get nice and grippy. But buttons work, and it was only like $1, so couldn't pass that up. Then I found an Atomic Purple N64 controller. Works fine, buttons all responsive, and I think it takes up $3. And this thing, it's a Super Nintendo controller, and it's made by Pelican. It's got turbo, and it's actually for a third-party controller. It actually feels pretty good. I mean, I thought the D-pad was a little funky, but it actually feels pretty good. Not like some of the other piece of crap third-party controllers they have out there. This one actually feels like, I don't know. It feels like a good controller. Like, I think I would actually use this if I didn't have a regular controller. Actually, I probably would just use this because it actually does feel pretty good in my hand. And I picked this up. Took a chance on it. It was at Goodwill, and it was only marked for $7. As you can see, it's a PlayStation 2. Now it was marked as is. I've already added these cables, and yeah, rock on. Just some Guitar Hero sticker. I just stuck a controller in it when I was at the Goodwill and just brought it up. So I just took a chance on it. You know, it was in pretty good condition, and I figured they didn't have any of the cables to hook it up, which they didn't. So that's why they marked it as is. And it does work. I did test it. At the Video Game Trader, I picked up Samurai Showdown 2 for the Neo Geo MVS. Look at that. 202 megs of power! And this is a custom shock box that it came in. I've been looking at this thing for a while. This isn't the cart. The cart's actually in my arcade. I've been looking at this one for a while in the store, but he always had a sticker for like 80 bucks on it. And it only goes for like 30, 40 bucks on eBay, and you could find it even probably cheaper. So I asked him, he looked it up and said, yeah, the prices had dropped, and he gave it to me for 35. So excited to have that. I'm looking to get them all. I think I only need the first one, 4 and 5, and then I don't know if they ever came out with 5 special in the States. They may have only come out with it in the arcade in Japan. Or maybe they did come out with it on AES. I don't know. I know one of them is really a rare one, and I checked eBay and I found 4 and 5, but I didn't find special. So some exciting RPGs for the Super Nintendo I picked up. Well, this isn't an RPG. It's Jurassic Park Part 2. The Chaos Continues. It's not a great Jurassic Park game, but it's definitely not one of the worst ones. Like, I hate that one on the Nintendo, and I hate the first one. It's like a top-down view. I fucking hate it. This one's actually a side-scrolling shooter, kind of. You're a guy, but it's kind of can get confusing. I think you play as, Ian Malcolm with a gun. But these 2 games, I traded in a bunch of stuff at the Video Game Trader, and I got like $170 worth of store credit. So I decided to pick these up because I saw that he had them there, and it's kind of one of the reasons that I wanted them. So I didn't really pay anything for it, so I was happy to finally own, and I'll leave the stickers on, which I did, because this is how much they actually were trying to sell them for, but as I say, they were store credit. We got Lufia, Fortress of Doom, and he wanted 55 bucks for it, which probably, it goes for about 60, I would say, on eBay on any day, any given day. But he also had this one, Lufia, Rise of the Sinistrals. Now, it is a little bit of label damage, you'll see that. Not the worst, you know, I got games that have worse, like Super Mario RPG, going like right across. So, yes, he does have label damage, it's a little faded, and he wanted freaking 90 bucks for it. Now, this game on eBay, a good labeled version goes for like 70. As I say, store credit, whatever, I didn't pay for it, and I was just happy to actually own this because I know it's getting up there in value. And when am I ever going to find this? Probably never. Usually the people that have it, they know how much it is. Last but not least, as I look around, oh, I know it's down here. I picked this up at Goodwill yesterday. They only wanted $15 for it, and now that I own it, I need to get the iPad because it's an iCade, and yes, they only wanted $15, and it was new. It's brand new. I opened it up. I didn't put it together, but it's brand new because you have to assemble it. But yeah, I'm excited to have this. You know, for any of you who don't know what it is like a little arcade cabinet that you put your iPad in, and it's got 6 buttons and joystick, and you can play emulators on it, well, on your iPad, and you can use this to play games. So, really cool. I know they go for around 50. When they were first came out, I think they were going for like 30 bucks at Bed Bath & Beyond. Because a buddy of mine picked one up. He loves it. I told him I found one. He said, just freaking buy it. I told him I did. And now I just need to find an iPad. So if anyone has an iPad, like an old, like iPad 1, beat the crap, you don't like it, but it still works, it still has a good screen, hit me up. I'd be interested in buying it, or trading for it, or, I don't know, something. But anyways, guys, hopefully the next video will be soon, and it'll be in the new house, and I'll have the game room set up, and but as always, comments below, thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever you want, you decide, YouTube. As always, guys, I enjoy watching your videos. I try to comment as much as I can on everyone else's videos, and I try to watch everyone else's videos, but I always find new people, new subscribers, new channels, and I get sidetracked, and then everyone gets kind of on top of each other in the channel feed, and then everything gets pushed down. So if I haven't gotten around to watching your videos, please either contact me. I love watching people's videos, so, or if you just want me to comment or whatever, who cares, man? I love you all. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Stay tuned. Peace.